Hello friends and welcome to Vintage Backyard RC. Well, this car speaks for itself. 1987 Joel Johnson Ultima prototype. I have 2 days to put this together, so I'm just going to get right to the overhead. We're going to get to work, and we'll document the build progress as we go along. So stay tuned and enjoy. Rock on. Okay, friends, we're making great progress. Got the rear all together, the transmission. That went together, I think, the same as my Ultima. I think it's all the same stuff. I couldn't quite remember, but it felt familiar and has a ball different. And I don't know whether the Ultima had a ball different or not. Anyway, bolted to the chassis. That's a really cool carbon chassis. J.J. looking rear fiber tower. I'm loving this build. I want to get back to work. Well, we're making progress. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm going to call it quits for the night. But I have the gearbox mounted, the front end mounted. We just have to do the shocks and a couple other bits. One thing I want to mention is be careful with the grease on your hands because it gets on this carbon chassis and really stains it up. Fortunately, I had some automotive wax and grease remover that took it right off, but Windex did not. So just maybe wear gloves if you're going to work on this thing. And we're going to pick this back up tomorrow. See you guys soon. Okay, my friends. Well, it's a new day. I did continue on with these shocks a little bit last night just to get a few things done, like the E-clips on the shock pistons. They're kind of a pain. And we moved on a little bit. So, all we have left are the shocks. We grab the chassis here and get the electronics mounted, get our tires mounted, cut the body out. I'm going to have to borrow a shorty servo from one of my other cars. This car needs to use a shorty servo, which I forgot to order. No big deal. I have one somewhere. And we're going to continue on, man. I'm actually going to try to paint the body tonight, too, which should be interesting because I want to get this car on the track tomorrow. I think that's the first time I've ever built a car one day and had it on the track the next, or the day after, I should say. So back to work, hit the overhead. Let's get started. You guys stand by. Well, we got one car. Looks really nice. Just got to get some oil and grease off of there, and we're good to go. Going to get the body cut out and painted tonight, and we're ready to race. Pretty awesome. Well, guys, it was bound to happen. In my haste to get this thing done, I started cutting this body out, and I started using the Tomahawk body lines. Now, this is a Tomahawk body, which is a different car that Kyosho has, but unfortunately for me, I didn't realize that it needed a different way to cut the body lines out for these J.J. shock towers. Sorry, Kyosho shock towers. And they even give you a special decal cut sheet that I didn't see till it was too late. The front's right, the back is not. Fortunately for me, this body is available. It's just going to cost me a few bucks, but I can get it fixed. I am not going to waste these decals, though, on this body. I'll just do a white paint job and put my own decals on here just so we can get the car running. And then once my new body comes in, I'll decal it up nice and cut it out correctly. It happens, man, but no big deal. We'll still get this car on the road. All right, so my replacement body came in. I actually used the little cutout decals, read the directions, and did it proper this time. We got paint on this thing, got it decaled up, and it looks great. So let's show this thing off. This car turned out amazing, guys. We got that body fixed up, we got our decals on, and I'm very, very happy with the results. And wait till you see this thing on the track. It's on fire. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this build video. Stay tuned for the running footage of the car. Give us a sub, a thumbs up, and ring that bell. And we really appreciate all of you. Everybody rock on.